Welcome to the show, everybody. It's the Crypto Lark. Today, we're going to be talking about the SyncFab ICO. These guys are using blockchain and smart contracts to enable the next industrial revolution. Cool. We're going to be getting into just what that means after a quick shout out to everyone who's been hitting that like button, and of course, everybody who's been subscribing to the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you hit that button down below to stay up to date with all of the latest in the crypto space. Furthermore, this is of course not professional financial advice. This is just a dude talking about cryptocurrencies on the internet. This is a token sale. Please do your own due diligence before putting your own money on the line. There is always a certain amount of inherent risk. This sale is open to American citizens. Woo! Welcome, guys. Furthermore, the team at SyncFab has reached out to me to do a sponsored review of their project. However, I have, of course, reserved the right to an open and honest review, so let's get into it. In order to understand why SyncFab is such an interesting project, of course, we have to understand what the problem they're trying to solve is. The manufacturing industry is an industry that is plagued by high costs for sourcing materials, high minimum orders, lack of data quality, and the ability to track records, non-transparent scaling potential, hard to track the progress of your projects on the supply chain, lost labor hours, and of course, the insecurity of your intellectual property. A lot of problems here for sure. Now, businesses are digitizing at an exponential rate currently, but small and medium-sized businesses are having a problem doing that because they don't have the access to the kind of networks that they need to be able to aggregate their capacity and actually be able to compete in a global market. That's why so many of these small manufacturers have to shut down, because they can't compete globally, because they can't pool their resources together. We are moving towards an industrial paradigm shift. The technological changes that are happening right now are pushing the world in that direction. Integrated technology and integrated manufacturing is an absolute must for the economies of the future to be able to compete together. But with these kind of problems, they can't do that. And in steps SyncFab. Now, these guys are making a public, direct, peer-to-peer manufacturing ecosystem. The decentralization will make the whole thing accessible, transparent, and of course more profitable. Blockchain will be used for integrity and transparency, and of course that removes the need for doing a face-to-face deal, because they're going to be leveraging the power of smart contracts for ID verification, purchasing orders, insurance, payment guarantee, and so much more. And they'll be incentivizing people to actually come and use their ecosystem via the MFG token. Now, that token can be used to pay for orders, pay for order quotes. Now, it's normally unpaid, actually, and businesses spend a lot of time putting together quotes for interested parties, and they don't get anything back for that, of course, unless they seal the deal. And sometimes they might have to have many different quotes, time spent preparing all of those. You also, of course, have transaction fees paid in MFG. There'll be rewards, a loyalty pool as well, and of course, the MFG token will be used to execute the smart contracts, which has all of the previously mentioned functions. Now, for the innovators, there's a lot of advantages here. You're going to save money. You'll have on-demand services through the ecosystem, so if you need somebody to do manufacturing for you, that is there and ready at the push of a button. Moreover, you'll be accessing a network of trusted agents. Remember, you're able to verify who these people are via the ID. No more need for these face-to-face deals. You'll be able to look and find trusted people to do the work for you. And of course, that increases the security of the entire ecosystem. Now, as a manufacturer, lower marketing costs, guaranteed payment. That is a big one, and businesses struggle with this all the time, trying to get paid, or invoices come months later and those will be executed by the smart contract on the delivery. So this is a very convenient way for companies to actually make sure they're getting paid. And of course, they can have more control over the entire process. This is a really powerful tool for manufacturers and a great solution for innovators to actually get their product manufactured. And in the future, we'll see more features coming online with a rich array of APIs. Machine data will be leveraged in the future, as well as logistics moving forward. Let's have a look at some of the partners and what the team's doing. Now, the partners, they've teamed up with Amazix and Kick ICO to help run their ICO, but I'm looking down a bit farther. Bay Area Advanced Manufacturing, the Mayor's Office of San Francisco, City of San Leandro Chamber of Commerce, the City of San Leandro itself, Cornell University, UCLA, the U.S. Department of Energy. SyncFab is an existing company that's going to blockchain because they see the utility of blockchain. They understand the power of blockchain for transparency, reduction of fees, all these different things that have been mentioned already. It's a very interesting project. They've got a lot of really great partnerships on board, which is fantastic. Let's dig into the team a little bit here. Now, Jeremy is the CEO. He has some great experience managing large staffs, doing an IPO on the NASDAQ, and managing funds in excess of $250 million. Very impressive, and certainly the kind of experience that you would need to run a manufacturing project like SyncFab is trying to do here. Now, if you look at some of the other players involved, we have a lot of people with really good experience in development, in marketing. So certainly I think we've got a strong team here that really can pull off this vision. It's time to look at the roadmap. Now, the important thing to point out here is that SyncFab's been around for a while. They started back in 2013. They've been developing their company for quite a while. It is an existing company already working in the manufacturing field, taking us up to currently where we are at Q1 2018, where we see the token sale going on. As the rest of the year rolls out, we're going to see the token, the MFG token, that utility token that you will be purchasing in the token sale, integrated into the existing platform mid-year. Moving on throughout the year, we're going to see different smart contracts being implemented for the innovators and for the manufacturers. And then in 2018, we'll see the full launch of SyncFab 3.0, which will be the full decentralized smart contract, smart manufacturing blockchain platform, which is of course the final iteration of the product, or the main iteration of the product, we could say. Now, they do already have an MVP out. You can go check that out if you want, but they are well in development of their project and have certainly been around for a while. Before we get into the details of the token sale, there are a couple of concerns I did want to share with you. The first one being, will innovators and manufacturers actually hop on the crypto bandwagon? Now, you've got a lot of small manufacturers, medium-sized manufacturers. Are they actually going to respond to this and go, oh, there's a blockchain solution for what we want? Now, hey, look, blockchain is super hot right now, but that is something that SyncFab will have to overcome, actually getting the message out to these small and medium-sized enterprises and saying, hey, we have a manufacturing solution here for you. You're going to get more business and have all these advantages, but of course they have to connect with those people and convince them that blockchain is something cool. So that will be one big challenge for them to overcome. And of course, competition. Now look, SyncFab is not the biggest manufacturer on the planet. What stops a bigger fish from popping into the pond and, you know, adopting a similar model? Well, certainly SyncFab does have that early mover advantage, but nevertheless, it is a competitive space, the manufacturing industry. So we shall see how that transpires. Now, I think that SyncFab is definitely a company that has a lot going for them. Manufacturing and distribution are both a great fit for blockchain technology. They have a working product already, adopting blockchain to that to make it even more effective and attractive. They have a strong team They have great partnerships, the Department of Energy, the Mayor of San Francisco, as mentioned earlier. So really some great high-level partnerships and high-level recognition for their company already. And most importantly, this actually solves a real-world problem, and that's, of course, increasing efficiency and trust in the manufacturing industry, as well as meeting the challenges of the future of the manufacturing industry. During the sale, one Ethereum is going to be getting you 5,000 MFG tokens. There's a total of 300 million up for sale. Now, only 30% of the tokens are available for the public sales. 30% will be kept aside for a partnership adoption pool later, 15% for tech development, 15% for the company, and 10% for the team. So there's only a small percentage of the tokens available here for the sale. That is something to keep in mind. There will be a link to the website down below, as well as to their Telegram group. If you want to reach out and ask any other questions about it, please feel free to reach out to the team over there. But I want to know from you guys, what do you think of the SyncFab ICO? Right project, right time? Let me know about it in the comment section down below. Long live the blockchain, and peace out till next time.